Guys and girls, it is 29th of May, about 20 to 7, 29th of May, that is 2017, bank holiday here in the UK. It's also Memorial Day over in the States. More of that, I guess, in a bit. But yeah, I hope you've all had a great bank holiday if you're in the UK. I've been having great fun. As always, I like to introduce something that's been going on in my life that's not trading related. So this is one thing I've been working on is my sailing theory. So I did my exams in that on Saturday. So it's been a productive weekend for me. Did my sailing theory. This is me and my friend Tom working out how to pass it basically. So we did the exam here in one of our offices where we actually work in our software house. So we borrowed a meeting room for that. So that was all good. Other than that, I've seen my sister. She's been over for a bit. She lives in Belgium, but she's come over here to visit, which was great. And her fella. And yeah, just been chilling out really, which has been really quite good. Anyway, trading wise, yeah, it's Monday, meaning the markets have been moving for a little while. However, God, let me help myself here. Oh my God, yeah, weekly insight. However, it is Monday and it is bank holiday, is what I'm trying to get at. So the trading volumes will be thin with the double bank holidays. So I'm not surprised the movements haven't been that massive, and they haven't been today. But anyway, we'll go on anyway. So weekly insight for this week. Now, first of all, just skipping to this week's actions. What I normally do each week is I do one post which does like I call it the weekly close, which looks at all the close trades of the week and whether I'm up or down on the week. I'm going to make a little bit of a change to that, and I'm just going to note down the trades which are closed here. And I'm not going to do a separate post because I realised, one week it might be up 0.3% and I'm down 0.3% and I'm up 0.3%. It doesn't really actually help because a week isn't really a long enough time frame. So what I'm going to do is, instead of doing two posts, I'm just going to do the weekly insight, and then every month I'll do a percentage gain or loss across the month, which I think should be more enlightening, and will also cut my admin. So I'm leveraging my time a little bit there. But I think month after month makes more sense to monitor with the way that I trade, with it being swing trade rather than week by week. So yeah, I mean, I'm still log it all. I'll still show a graph with it and all the rest of it. It's just going to be like that. So what have we got here last week? That being said, last week a few trades shut. High levered £7 one there, loss quarter and a slightly big one. So I made a little loss there last week, which is interesting because that doesn't add up correctly, does it? Sorry, on the other screen I've got okay, so yeah, there's a trade there missing, so there's actually a Jappy 2 to 2 trade, so that number there of the loss is correct. So I shorted the Japanese index incorrectly. So again, basically a flat week. I'll update that when I'm not talking to you guys. What have I got open? I've got a EuroCAD trade open, so let's have a quick look at that. Now I actually did a little bit of analysis on this in the group that I'm in. But in essence, this is me. I'm short this lot. So the things which stood out to me when I looked at it was we've got this increasing price here. Bam, bam. So higher high there. But then down here we've got a lower high on the MACD, which can often show a reversal in price. So I've got that going on there. I also I just thought the pair looks a little bit overextended, so I'm trying to catch a bit of retracement. But if you look at the 8 hourly here, you'll see what happened was I waited for the market to so I'm throwing my mouse around here, waited for the market to oh bloody hell, give me a break. Waited for the market to move a little bit south. Then when it retraced, I got back in and shorted it. Okay, and that's what I'm waiting for it to do. Now it's very much, it's quite interesting at the moment because it's definitely consolidated around that level. If I flip it to a 2-hour chart, you'll see that there's a quite a nice level of support and there, which nothing seems to be working for me with this one today. About around there, doesn't really want to break it, and I'm not really that surprised given that the market's sort of a bit thin. So with good fortune, this will continue south, and I'll make a nice trade out of it. Um, yeah, so that's that one. Looking at other things, so I can just hear a parcel's arrived, and it's actually something for me. So looking at the other stuff which we've got here, we've got, I mentioned the reporting stuff, mentioned the closed trades and the Euro CAD. So yeah, they're coming up. I think I'm basically looking at, Euro's looking a bit weak to me. As I say, I'm already shorting it, but I think it looks a bit weak here. You've got a lovely support level here on the Euro USD, and if I wasn't already shorting it elsewhere, I'd be getting involved in that, most probably. Again, the play would be let it break here and then retrace to that and then short. So that's what I'll be doing. So that, I think that looks quite nice. A couple of other things I've noted: more Euro GBP looks a bit southerly. You know, we're coming up to this high here, and you know we're starting to roll over. Yeah, so this resistance level here, and I think it might, you know, end up going south again. But I'm leaving it well alone, to be honest. And so some of the Euros are doing that. GBP Jappy is an interesting one. I've noted down here that it looks short, but I'm emotionally scarred by it. Because I actually played this trade right, and then I got out here, which I didn't want to do actually, and I closed it, and then it went off like that. But that's a lesson to myself. So that's that. I'm a bit disappointed with that one, because I don't know why I did it really, but that's a clip round my own ear for that. Regarding everything else, we've got lots of Euro news out this week, loads of it. So I'm trading it. Yeah, we've already had some Euro news today at 1 o'clock. Didn't move the market too much. It did move it a little bit in my favour, but not massively. Obviously, with the States and UK markets opening up again tomorrow, we'll hopefully see a bit more volume, and things will get moving again. Yeah, big one on Friday, non-farm payrolls. So I'm just keeping an eye on the markets at the moment. There's nothing really FX wise. What else have I got in here? US oil. There's not really much I can trade with that, to be honest. There's been some nice trades, but no, not now. Silver's still nice and bullish, so that's carrying on nicely. I screwed this trade up. I got stopped out here, and I'm a bit upset with myself because obviously it's running on well, and I know how to trade silver. So yeah, in short, my trading, again, this is my journey that I'm trying to share with you. My trading, I've called the market right quite a lot recently, but it's actually been the execution around the call that has not been great. So I want to get a bit better at that. But in essence, you know, I don't feel too bad about that, because I can definitely improve upon that. It's the calling of the market for me, which is the probably the more difficult thing, and then get my execution around it. But anyway, that's that for now. Indices are still insane. We've got the UK 100 at, looks like it's the highest peak than it's ever been. Same will be happening in the US. The not so much on the Aussie. I noticed Aussie looks like it's been falling a little bit. So yeah, there's a bit of a sell-off there. So it'd be interesting to see if. And it looks like it might continue, actually. You know, you can see we're right about, or rather, it'll be interesting to see what happens next, because we're right at this. So this mouth really gets sticky on this screen for some reason. It doesn't like to move that well. Yeah, so we're at another support level here. So we'll see if it knobs around if this channel comes down. But yeah, in essence, that's it. So that's a nice quick one, 10 minutes. There's not a lot out there, is basically my conclusion, other than maybe Euro USD short, Euro and Euro CAD that I'm in, but I think we'd probably be a bit late for that. But anyway, it'd be interesting to see how it pans out. Lots of news, so trade well, trade safe, keep learning, keep sponging everything up. Knowledge gets compounded. Knowledge is power, but when you compound it over time, you get exponential growth on your own knowledge, just like your compounding of interest on your trading account. And your compounding of interest on your credit card account, so be careful with that. But yeah, have fun, live the dream. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Next week I am actually sailing, so I don't know if there'll be. Well, there won't be. I haven't got the means to do a techie video, So I'm not going to be trying to put any more positions on. I will trade what I've got here. Obviously, if I see a setup, I won't be able to resist, but there won't be any update from me. So the next one will be in second Monday of June, which will be, looks like the 12th. But yeah, trade safe, have fun, and love you lots. Bye bye. Live the dream.